this down a little bit. That should get through. I do have a pipe on. Okay. Fortunately, there's no fluid inside. Okay, now we'll let her down on these blocks and we should be good. Okay, I'm thinking life might be better for me later on if I get some real good video of where all these things go for when time comes when I put it back together. So, okay, future me, that's what it's supposed to look like. And might be time to go in for lunch because I see I'm down to 5% battery. So we'll come back out and take this brake apart after a while and see what's going on with this thing. Okay, I've got the brake apart and things really don't look too bad. The disc here is okay. It's rusted here. I just need to clean it up. The linings are getting a little bit thin and they're cracked on both sides. The outside plate down there just needs to be cleaned up. The linings, one second, let me get some light on the subject here. The lining on the bands is totally shot. And probably the biggest thing, the places where it's supposed to pivot there are all froze up. So I need to take that apart, clean everything up, get everything freed up. But otherwise, I think I just need to order some kits to put new linings on the discs and the bands, and just a matter of cleaning everything else up. So that's this is probably all the fun I'm going to have today. I think I'll go in and get on the interwebs and order my new brake linings for this thing. It's supposed to be wet and snowy and rainy and crappy tomorrow, so I'll probably light a fire in here and piddle around with this thing some more. I've got a lot of stuff I need to do here yet, including I've got some broken bolts I need to drill out. Okay, it's 2 days later. We've got a little snow on the ground this morning. I've got the wood furnace fired up. I went out last week and cut enough firewood to keep me going here for a few days. But what I did yesterday mostly, I cleaned up my brake components, got everything freed up, got the old linings off them. Everything was kind of rusty. These I painted just to try and keep the rust at bay. So otherwise everything looks to be usable. I got new linings and new springs on the way. So when that gets here, we can reassemble this. This morning, I've got the valve cover off. It was leaking like a sieve. The bolts were not tight at all, and the last person that was in here, looks like they put silicone above and below the gasket, and so I need to take this down to the parts washer, clean it all up, and we'll see if we can do a better job of sealing things off. Everything looks pretty clean under there, which is good. I got my there were 3 bolts broken off here on the front end. I've got those drilled out and retapped, so that's ready to go. I started taking my fuel system apart. These little rubber sleeves in here are a royal pain in the butt. I changed out one of them, and that led me to the conclusion that I need to get a better set of picks before I work on the rest of them. So when I'm in town tomorrow, I guess I'll be stopping at Hobo Freight. But it's It's just about time to go in for lunch now, so when I come out, I'll get the valve cover ready to go back on and see if we can get it back on there so it doesn't leak. Oh, and also I got my new muffler came. The FedEx man dropped this off the other day. The tractor had a really clapped out straight pipe on it, and I've reached the ripe old age to where the thought of listening to a straight pipe all day long doesn't really appeal to me anymore. So when everything's done, this will be going on. I'll give you a little preview of a couple other jobs I got coming up. I need to put a fuel tank in the F450. The tank that's in it leaks when it's a little bit when it's up above 3/4 of a tank. Fortunately, this doesn't stay above 3/4 of a tank very long, but it needs to be changed, and I'm going to change it. I've got a tank. New tank is supposed to be here, I think, tomorrow, and the temperature is supposed to get up into the 50s in a few days, so I'll do it then. And my 15-foot bush hog batwing mower over there, hooked on behind the 1486, is down right now. I don't have my corn fodder chopped yet, and this yoke broke on it. This yoke goes on the jack shaft that drives the center set of blades on it. So my bush hog dealer has one on order, but they're back ordered. He says hopefully be here in a week or so. So I'll give it another week, and if I still don't have it, then I'll probably unhook the batwing and put my 7-foot bush hog on the tractor and get the corn stalks chopped. But that's a little bit of a preview of some of the jobs I got coming up here. And yes, it's looks like a winter wonderland today. Okay, I've got the valve cover nice and clean, and now I'm going to lay down a little bit of weather stripping adhesive and glue the cork gasket to the valve cover here. And I won't use anything on the other side where it goes up against the block. And I believe that's the best way to seal these things. Just throw these bolts in here just to hold it in place. Now we'll clamp it down and let it set up. And by the way, just to give credit where credit is due, I totally stole this clothespin idea from Ross the Oliver Man here on YouTube. So, thank you, Ross. And remember, plagiarism is the highest form of compliment, or something like that. Okay, I'm going to set this aside And while this gets set up, I'm going to do a nice job cleaning the gasket surface there on the cylinder head. Okay, I've got the gasket surface here on the head about as clean as I can get it, and that includes digging the silicone out of the bolt holes here that got stuffed in there during the previous person's work on this. You have to be careful of that. If there's silicone down in the bottom of those bolt holes, you could have your bolt bottom out down there, and it'll feel like the bolt is tight, but the valve cover won't be tight. So I guess we can put the valve cover on now. Okay, I've got the valve cover back on and secured. Hopefully we've made it better. Seems unlikely that it could leak worse. Oh, another thing I did yesterday, I did get a new water temperature, coolant temperature gauge and sensor for this thing. I put this in and put the gauge in yesterday. Then, of course, I remembered that when I go to fill this back up with coolant, I'll probably want to take this back out so it doesn't airlock when I fill it. But that's not a biggie. I can do that. So, I think this is about it for today. I'm going to go in now. I'm going to be going to take a couple of days off from this, and I'll be back in a few days. And I'd like to get the fuel system buttoned up and the radiator back in it so I could run it. And I've got a gauge coming so I can check the hydraulic pressure and see what's going on with that. Do some diagnosing instead of just guessing and throwing parts at it. And when I do that, I'll probably bring you along. So until then, everyone out there, have a good day.